Greetings from the small window on your screen. This is Adam Turtletaub from the Society of Corporate Compliance and Ethics. I'm joined today by Greg Triguba. Greg's a veteran consultant and former compliance officer for both Eddie Bauer and Intuit. He's also the primary architect of the risk track at the 2013 Compliance and Ethics Institute, which will be taking place in Washington, D.C. from October 6th through 9th. Greg, thanks for joining us and your help. Can you tell the people watching a little bit about what the focus of the risk track is going to be this year?
Thanks, Adam. Very excited to talk about the risk track generally. This is a great lineup of sessions that we put together for the Compliance and Ethics Institute that really focuses on those major ethics and compliance risk and focus areas that most global companies are thinking about to one degree or another and need to address. We bring in world-class subject matter experts to these sessions, practitioners that are out there that are very knowledgeable about best practices in these areas, and we drive these really interactive sessions, that provide an overview of the topic, what's currently happening in the enforcement environment as an example, what are some of the changing laws that are in the pipeline. I mean, the best part is that there's a lot of interaction in these sessions. There's practical tips being shared, not only among the participants, but as well by the presenters, right, that we have, these world-class presenters. So overall, when attendees go to these sessions, whether they go to one or they go to all, they can walk away with some hands-on practical information and tools that they can take back to their organizations. So,
you even have some workshops this year, right?
Oh, absolutely. Part of this is making sure that we're including workshops as part of this that help provide some of those resources and tools for how do you hit the ground running to actually manage some of these risks. So it's more the functional type things.
Great. And so what are some of the topic areas you'll be exploring?
Well, in the topic, along the topic area line, the kinds of things that you would think about that would be part of a session like this. Bribery and corruption always rises to the surface when we think about risk in organizations. We have conflicts of interest. I mean, privacy and data protection is becoming very, very important to most organizations. We've added a couple to this year's risk track that I think are pretty important. The first is cybersecurity and threat. I mean, that is an emerging risk that I think every company is starting to think about and starting to worry about. We're bringing in some great experts in that space on the government side, as well as some leaders in that area, to share some insight on how to manage that. The other one is very important: social media. I mean, every company is out there trying to figure out how do we manage these powerful tools, and at the same time be able to effectively manage the risk that comes with that. So again, a real popular session from last year that it will be added again this year, and I think will be a tremendous hit to the risk track.
Yes, I just saw a consultant make a comment that social media gives business unprecedented opportunities to do something badly in front of a lot of people and very quickly. So it's a hot issue. So who are some of the presenters that will be leading these sessions?
Well, Adam, we bring some amazing leaders, and globally recognized experts to the conference generally. That's no exception for the risk track. I mean, a couple of examples, some people that will be leading some of these sessions. We have Matt Tanzer, who's the Chief Compliance Officer at Tyco. He's going to be with Nate Edmonds, who is a former FCPA enforcement lawyer. Carolyn McMitchin from Molson Coors, and the list just goes on and on with some great leaders and great experts.
Sounds great. Greg, thanks for your help doing this. Thank you for your time today. I look forward to seeing you in Washington for the 2013 Compliance and Ethics Institute, and hope those of you watching will be there too. I'm Adam Turtletaub from SCCE. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Adam.